Okay, so we can go ahead. So since when they are talking, try and then mute them. Okay. So once again, you are welcome. Martina, we are 50 something, so that's a good number to kick that. So this is BG web presentation. I am Mr. Jude Gandano. I probably have NES by profession. I have been with Ghana Services 2012 to the glory of God. I have also been a forex trader. I've been trading forex for about 7 to 80 years now. So we found BG through manager Chrysanthus and others. We are saying that our disclaimer message is saying that BG Web Life Changes Ghana Group is not a licensed financial advisor. All information shared, including cryptocurrency trading with DSA Corporation, is for education only and not financial advice. So trading involves risks and possible loss of capital if one makes mistakes. Members are solely responsible for their own financial decisions and outcomes. So what we are trying to say is that it is true that the signals that we get to trade is 99.6% accurate, but people make mistakes and they lose money. Yesterday, we talked about the fact that we are trading and we are making money from the differences in cryptocurrencies, like Bitcoin and the US dollar. That's how we make the money. When you buy low and you sell high, you make money. It is real. We are not playing. We are not joking. We are not doing lottery. We are not thinking. We are not. It's real business that we are doing. So for day 2, we are coming to look at what is the web sharing fund? What is it all about? So we are saying that the web sharing fund, the team is a long-term investment where all members who join the team can increase their profits by building the team. Listen and listen carefully. They can increase their profit by building the team. We have earning that are stable, and then it requires that everyone should understand the advantages of the team and learn to enhance the team. So through trading signals, there are many additional sources of income that we make. So as we go on, we get to know all of them. Yesterday, we touched small on the tripartite win structure. So we'll just hammer on it more today. The BG and the DSJ are 2 bodies. Then we, the investors, we add up making 3 bodies. So the investor, we those who are here, we are the investors. So we those that put our money inside the website, we are the investors. We benefit from the cooperation through accurate signals that they give us. So usually they give us the signals at 1 o'clock p.m. and 7 o'clock p.m. And we are saying that it is 99.6% accurate. I joined since June. And from June up to today, it is only twice that they gave us signals and then we traded, and then it was like, let's say the results did not yield profit. So we have to trade again. That is it. So we enjoy accuracy now, we as the investors. We also benefit, let's say when I'm able to let people join under me, they give me more rewards. So the rewards they give to me, that's also part of the benefit. DSJ is the platform. Okay, but let me talk about the second person or the second party. The second party is the guiding leader. That is Professor Stephen Beard and the team. The video I was playing at the beginning, yesterday he was with us live. He was with us. So Professor and the team, they are the second part of the corporation. What did they do? They are the ones that provide us the accurate signals. They are the ones that conduct the, how do you call it? The analysis. They use AI, they use technical analysis to be able to give us accurate signals. So when they provide us with the accurate signal, they also benefit. And what are the benefits that they are getting? DSJ makes money from us. And the money that DSJ makes from us, DSJ gives 30% of that money to Stephen and the team. Professor Stephen and the team also gives Part of the 30%, they use it to motivate me. When I celebrated my birthday as a manager, they gave me $100. This is real life. This is not a joke. This is not like, it's not a game. They gave me $100 and I use it to celebrate my birthday. So when I invite somebody to join and the person is able to join with $500 or more, they give me $25. And they also give the person $25. When I invite somebody, the person is able to join with $1,000, they give me $100 and they give the person $50. They do this from the 30% profit that DSJ gives to them. Then the third person is the DSJ, so that is the work, the platform. We are going to dig more into the platform as we go. So DSJ is making it from us. DSJ is making it by becoming popular. The more we talk about DSJ, the more it becomes popular, and the more many people are joining, the more they are making money from it. So that is how it is, and that is what you need to know. So as time goes on, we will hammer more on. Yes, let me put it on the slide. Maybe that will be better. Good. Okay. So now let's look at the major advantages of the business. The first advantage is long-term stable income. The world's unique AI trading data combined with signal winning rate calculation, and we are saying that it is 99.6%. I mentioned that before. Then the advantage 5 is that DSJ Exchange holds license and business license in more than 30 countries. Yesterday, Sinasami spoke about that one. I will not talk much. We are going to look at the license and the certificates. Then the number 3, advantage 3, guaranteed fund protection. BG Fund Company was established in 2024 with an initial capital of 30 million pounds, ensuring the safety of all members' funds. All details of the BG Fund Company and Professor Simon BS, they are officially available. When there are legal issues, they use those documents to talk and to fight on the behalf of the members. Then the number 4, objective number 4, advantage number 4, we have the long-term project partnership. DSJ and the BG World signed a 10-year contract. The contract was signed in 2022. That was on 1st August. So we are left with 7 good years to go. 7 good years to go. These are not just a hearsay. The advantage number 5, we have the future income will be more. Please, let me take care of the person that's talking. Press and hold and mute the person. Just press and hold on the person. If you are using your phone, press and hold and mute the person. If you are using your laptop, you can find a way of muting the person. Good. So let's continue. So advantage number 5, future income will be more diversified. This is the plan that BG is having. When you are able to survive and be a full member and owner of BG in the future, when they are developing into a different thing, you are going to be part of that. You are going to be part of that. So we are taking them one by one. The first one that we talk about is the 99% of pussy. Yesterday, I spoke about how we did the trading. So when you become a member, you see this screen on your phone, how you do the trading. And then when you finish the trading, the profit that comes. So you see that's somebody's money the person is making. You see the profit down there, the green color, $116. That is someone's single transaction. That is money. That is money, and it is in dollars. It is not like Ghana cedis. Then the other screen on the phone that you are seeing, the person finished taking the trade. You see that it's on invited me, and then all that. So we'll look at that as we go on. Good. Advantage number 2. DSJ is having license from the Australia. This is the Australian official website. The Australian, we call it the ASEC registers, where you can find the business registration. Because currently we are having rains here in my area. So my PC is not with me now. My PC is at the shop. I wish I was there. We would have done the online checks for you to see. When we do the online checks for you to see, you can verify the certification. You can see it online. And the online address is at the top there. Please, we are dealing with legal business. We are not dealing with, we are not dealing with all the old businesses, the Chimol, the Diamond Winners, the Emakpans, the DKMs, and whatever that you suffered. We are not dealing with any of those. We understand that many of us suffered some of these things. but we are bringing you good news that is good for you. You take it, it will bring a great change in your life and the life of all your contacts and your families. So good, we can check this certification, look at the website. Probably later on, if you all want, we'll do it. When there's time after the presentation, we can do that checks and we see. That's the advantage number 2. So this is how the checking is done. When you do the checks, you see it. DSJ is the platform where we put the money and we trade. Australian International Business Regulating Body gave them the certification to operate as a cryptocurrency website. So when you put your money there, you can go to bed and know that your money is secure. Let's go to the next one. The next one is Advantage 3. And the Advantage 3 is the one we are saying that BG Wealth had a cooperation. BG Wealth also received a certification from Colorado Secretary of State. And BG Wealth injected 17 million US dollars into that agreement. What that means is that money is sitting down there. When there are issues, they will use that one to take care of widows that have invested our money there. That is what it means. God forbid, if today something happened to DSJ, Professor Stephen Beard and the team have promised us, and they have signed legal documents that the 17 million US dollars that is lying down, they will use that one to take care of your money that you have deposited on the side. This is a real fact. This is not a fallacy. This is not a game. So you can see the certificate on the right-hand side, certification of documentation filed. And then Jenna is the secretary of the Colorado financial body. So Jenna signed the document, and that is legal. You can check on it later on if you want. That's the advantage. Let's go to advantage number 4. The advantage number 4 is the long-term partnership that BG had with DSJ. And made mention that when you check the other certificate on the far right, that is the DSJ exchange issuing the certification to, and then BG was sharing. You can see DSJ there, you can see BG there. And the date is 1st August 2022. We also have the BG were also issuing their own certificate. Probably because I'm using the phone, I don't know whether you are able to see clearly, but later on we'll share all this information with you so that you can read them more and you can be more convinced and understand more. Please, your funds are secured. Your funds are secured. You don't need to be afraid of anything. Advantage number 4, we have U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission giving DSJ, the platform where we keep the money, giving them certificate. You can check online. Yesterday we did the checks. I did a check with Sinasame. I did a check with Manager Christian too sometime, and you can find the information online. You can find the certification, everything online. When you check online, you can find it. We'll give you all the information if you want to do the checks yourself. So this certificate you are seeing on the right-hand side have been given to DSA by the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission. Shortly put, SEC. SEC is an international regulatory, financial regulating body. Anybody, any business that receives a certificate from them shows that the business is legit, the business proves itself prudent, and the business will not run away with invested funds. When you also register with businesses like this, it also shows that when something happens to the website, you owe it. You take care of the monies that the people invested on the site. So basically, that is it. And this certification too was given to DSJ this year. It was given to DSJ this year. This is it? That was in July. I think July.
15,
I can see, but it
July.
was around July. Yes, so that was in July. Great, thanks so much. So that is awesome. So please, it is not a joke. That is reality. Then let's go to how you can do the checks. So how you can do the checks. How to perform the query check of the DSJ. So those of you that like using ChatGPT, but don't go and ask ChatGPT if DSJ is a legible platform. ChatGPT will give you a red flag somewhere. But if you ask ChatGPT that really was DSJ, has they registered anything, has SEC given the certificate, ChatGPT will be able to lead you and tell you where the certificate is, the filing is found. when we say the filing, where they kept the information of the certification. Yes, I did that, but I also did it manually. So if you ask how to do the check, you can just ask ChatGPT, give me the official website of SEC. Just say SEC, SEC. It will give you the official website. When you go to the official website, this certificate that I gave you, this certificate, the number, you enter the number and enter the name, DSJ Exchange. Like the procedure, this is the procedure. When you do it and you say you get the information. So let's go on. Advantage, this one is also talking about US securities giving another certificate to BG. Remember, we have DSJ, that's the platform, and BG is the group. So BG also received a certificate from SEC on the 15th of August 2025. What is this one talking about? It is talking about registered investment advisor. So it means BG, that's Professor Steven Beard and the team, they are legally registered to give us financial advice. So they are registered to give us financial advice, and we are standing on their grounds to give you financial advice. That's why we are using their information to give you financial advice. So take it, and then you learn more about it. So let's look at the advantage number 5. So at the advantage number 5 is that, look, when your family member joins, BG will not leave you free. They will motivate you for letting somebody join. When your friend joins, BG will motivate you for letting your friend join. So if somebody joins with $300, you get some $15 motivation, but you will not get additional trading signal. Yesterday, Sami spoke about this, so I will not like to waste my time on this. When somebody joins with $500, they will give you $25 reward, and you get additional trading signals, 6 of them. Instead of you trading at 1 o'clock and 7 o'clock, you trade at 1, you trade at 2, you trade at 4, and you trade at 7. For 3 days. After the 3 days, you will now be trading the permanent signal. That is 1 o'clock and 7 o'clock. So that is it. So you can see the monies, 1,000 is having its own, 3,000 is having, 5,000 is also having. So let's move on. How we complete the trace. Yesterday, Sami spoke about that vehemently. I would not like to talk about that again. That is okay. The only thing I want to add is that Professor Steven Beard, they have programmed the AI. When you have $1,000 and you copy the code, everybody can do the trading. Anybody, whether woman, man, a child that even knows how to use Android phone can do the trading. It's very simple. Within seconds, me, I do my trading within seconds. If you are sharp, if you can use, if your phone is good, within seconds, you are done. What happens is that when you pick the code and you come and enter and confirm, the system automatically picks just 1% of your amount. What is the reason why Professor did this arrangement? It is because of the long term. He wants you to survive long in the market. Assume the system pays 50% of your capital. But if you have $1,000 and then you enter the code and then they pick 50% of your capital, that's $500 to do the trading. If one day by mistake we get a loss, it means $500 is gone. So he picked just 1%. So 1% of the $1,000 is $10. And from the 1%, the win rate is 64%. You get 64%. But the win rate is 99%. It means the chance that you can win is 99.6%. But the amount, the profit return rate is around 62%, 64%, around there. So when the system pick your $10, you will make about $6 from the $10. This is serious. I have traded forex, and in forex we are taught that before you can survive long in forex market, always reach 1% per transaction. That is the principle that Professor used. Professor Steven Beard have worked with IMA before. He has worked with Gemini before. He has worked with so many financial bodies before, and his field is finance. So he understands. He struggled, and finally he came out with the AI and everything. So it's not just like it's something that they came on a silver platter to say, come and collect. He suffered to come out with this idea. So 1% is taken. That is to tell you that he won your survival. He won our good. He won our progress. He won our forward movement. So you can survive long in the market. Me, if I was the one, maybe I would just go and put like 30% so that you just make it ham. But as you are making like that, know that one day you also die. So that's how they did it. So you grow steadily, you grow gently. Okay. So what if the transaction fails? Though we are saying that it's 99.6%, but sometimes once in a while, maybe the transaction can fail and you get a loss. We are having 5 backups. If let's say we tried and then they pick the $10 from your $1,000, or let me say you are having $300, they pick 1% of the $300, that's $3. They pick $3, and then they do the transaction, and then they lose that $3. He's having a second code. The second code will let you make a profit of $6, so that you overcome it. No, you do not be $6. It will be the $3. You get the $3 plus 60% of the $3, or let's say 64% of that $3. So it's around $4, $5, $6, $4, $5 there about that you make. That's the second code. If the second code fails, whatever loss that you get, the third code is prepared heavy, so that once you make it, you overcome the loss that is there. So that's it. Basically, that's what it's all about. You don't worry about the diagram, blah blah blah. It's just for you to get the picture. Good. So let's look at this example. I think we are almost done. So this example, if somebody invests $1,000, you are going to get $50. And when you get the $50, you add the $50 to your capital. Then on the 1st of January, or let's say on the 1st of June, when you trade at 1 o'clock, this time here that you are seeing is EST time. When you convert the EST time to Ghana time, the 9 o'clock a.m. there is our 1 o'clock. So when you trade at 1 o'clock, but usually the trading is done at 1:33, 34, 35, 36, or 37. Sometimes that is when the signal is being released. But when it's exactly 1 o'clock, professor will want you to be online in the bond chart. That's just the only thing. 1 o'clock be there, look at the message, also react. By 1:30 something, the signal is released. When you trade at 1, you make $6.82. This is real life money. When you trade at 7 o'clock, the 3 p.m. is 7 o'clock, you make another 6.94. The reason why it's 6.94 is that they added your 6.8 to your capital. So we call it compound. As you are doing, they are compounding it. Compounding. So by the end of June, you make, look at the end of June on the right hand at the bottom, you are making $1,548. That's $548 profit in 1 month. By the time 1 month, no, you finish getting another $1,000. You withdraw and continue with it. Me, when I went on the 3rd June, this example is my case. I joined on 3rd June, and by 20th July, nobody joined. I was the only person. People were afraid. I'm talking. People were making money. By 20th July, I was having 1,000 and something. As at the time I was starting, I started around 500 and something dollars. So by then I had 1,000 and something dollars. So I withdrew my capital and I continued. To the glory of God, if I want to tell you the amount that I have today, you'll be surprised. That one, I will not disclose that one. Yes. So far, so good. The examples are many, but we don't want to pass so many examples. At least this one is okay. But if you compound this one for a year, my dear brother, my dear sister,
Hello, Jude. I guess you should have some problems with network issues. We can't hear you. Hello, Jude. Can you hear me? Okay. So is Sammy around? Is Sammy around? Hello, Sammy. Sammy, can you hear me? Hello, Sammy. Hello. Hello, can you guys hear me? Can anyone hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh, so sorry. My network went off. Sorry. It's raining around our area here. So I placed my router somewhere, and unfortunately, the router battery went down. Please, Father, are you able to hear me? Can you hear me? Okay. Sorry. Because I left. Wow.
Can you hear me?
Oh yeah, Father, now I can hear you. Sorry, because people were allowing their microphones to be on. I turned off the allow participants to unmute themselves. That's why when I left, it became a challenge. So sorry about that.
Yeah. So we can proceed. Just finish up.
Okay. So yes, so I think we are back, and we thank God for making everything possible. So now participants are observe and talk. So I think after the presentation, I don't know whether there were questions. So we have opened the system. Participants can ask questions. Father, or you added? I think you added before.
Yeah. Okay, so I want to thank you for the presentation. BG is a team, a group that you can't learn everything at a goal, and this is not going to be the first and the last. We intend to continue from time to time to have this forum to meet and then to discuss together. With time, we will let you understand what we mean by dividends and why each and the other is very important. Together we build. So the more we are, the more wealth we make. Because the total trade that we make, and it is shared among all team members. So whether we know ourselves or not, it's very important that we increase our numbers. And that's why Prof has been talking about the traffic. Today, I've received quite a number of calls and messages about Prof blocking people who have been in BG for 2 to 3 months and they have not been able to build their teams. So for those of us who are there, please work hard to build your team. Try to let somebody come. You have experienced the system and you see the money you are making each day. So just believe that it's working and it will work. You will not lose anything. Don't relax and say, let me wait. And then later on, when I do my first withdrawal, I will build my team. It may not be possible because the people are not just sitting there and then you just go and pick them. It takes time to build a confidence. So I want to encourage all members who have not yet built their team of 5 to seriously work at it. And for those of you who have been blocked, don't give up. He wants to see some results. So still go out and get 1 or 2 or 3 people and get back to him and tell him you have been able to sign on 2 or 3, so he should unblock you, and he will do that. That has already happened to some of the team members. So on this note, I want to open the lines so that if people have questions to ask, this is the time, and then we can.
We can't hear anything.
Oh, you can't hear me?
I can hear.
Then it's your network, please.
No, we are hearing.
I also hear.
On our side, I am able to hear. So maybe it's to check his silence.
All right. So the line is now open for questions and contributions, please.
So,
but just before the question, just an information. I had a communication with Prof today, and Prof is willing that he will have another Zoom meeting with our team. So I will meet your managers, then we can fix a date, and then this will be communicated to all of you. And I entreat that when the date and time is fixed, let us come in our numbers so that he will see that we are serious. We are very privileged. You see that on Born Chat, we have a page. This is a special treatment given to us, our team. So the Ghana team, the whole of Ghana, we are enjoying this privilege. And for him to tell me that if I want a Zoom meeting, he will organize and find time and have it with us, I think we are blessed. So I'll meet the managers and then give you the feedback later. Okay, so now let's take 1 or 2 questions and call it a day. So for those who are good, you can raise up your hand.
Hello, Father. Hello, Father.
Yes.
This is Sammy here. Yeah, Samson.
Okay, Sammy, come in before we take the questions.
Yeah, so I will draw your attention that one Felix Mahama's hand is up. Felix
Yes, I have
Mahama.
seen it. Yes,
Okay.
so So, Felix Mama, you can ask your question, please.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
I have a few clarifications that I need. Yesterday, the question was asked about what is in it for the program owners.
What is
And I think
the...
there were two responses. What is in it for what do the program owners gain?
Hello, Father.
from all this?
Father.
Yes.
Mama, hold on. Jude. Hello, Jude. Jude. Mute Samsung SM Charles. Please, Charles, Samsung M, kindly mute, or Jude, you mute them. They are disturbing the meeting. Please. Their microphones are on. Jude, you said you made me, but I cannot mute
So
anyone.
that was the reason
here.
why I made it that participants. Okay, so I'm working on it.
Well, this is a learning process for all of us, so let's be patient and then manage.
If one is a co-host or host, the one is able to, but you have made me co-host, but I cannot mute anybody. I can't mute anybody. So check the settings. And those two people, if they are hearing us, Charles, Techno, if you are not talking, just mute.
Yeah,
If
it's
you
done.
want to talk, you unmute and talk, please. Good. So far, I think we can go on. Felix Mahama, continue. Felix, continue.
So please, Felix.
Okay. So there was a question about what is innate for the program owners. And I think there were two responses given. And one of them said they make money from our investment. And another said they make money from our trading. I'm not sure if it is a contradiction or both are applicable. I would like that to be clarified, and if probably there will be any other additional information. The second point is what do we really trade in? I know there are different types of trading. For example, you can trade in binary options. You can trade in futures when it comes to crypto. So what are we really trading when we copy and paste the quotes? I would like that to be clarified as well. And then again, the third one, you just mentioned it, but I want, I think, a more straightforward answer. We're talking about the recruitment. Are you saying that as at now, if I invest without recruiting anybody, I cannot even take out a cent from my investment? So as long as I can't get anybody to join, anything I put in there is gone. I would like to get a more definitive answer to that. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for your answer. So I will start from the bottom. No, if you join BG and then you are in BG and within the 2 or 3 months, you are not able to bring anybody on board and you want to exit or you are asked to withdraw your funds, you are not going to lose a dime. The system will allow you to take whatever you put inside. So that is the first thing, because all who have joined and they were not able to build their team, so Prof consider them as not having the ability. They don't understand the win-win situation. They have exited and they have not lost their money. However, to be honest with you, for some, he may ask that you can take maybe some amount, you take it in bits, you pull it out in bits, and then until you pull out everything. So that is what is happening now. So there are no fears that when you put something and then you are not able to build a team, you just lose everything. No, that would be robbing, and that has not happened. And it's not part of the
I got disconnected after asking the question, so I didn't even hear the answers.
Okay. So I'm saying that I'm saying that when you are not able to build your team of 5, you will not lose your initial deposit.
Oh,
the system will allow you to take it, but you may take it in bits. But you'll be allowed to pull out everything within a period of time. So there are no fears. All who came and they couldn't build their teams and they've been asked to pull out, have pulled out their resources. So that one is settled. Now we trade. Yesterday we said we trade in cryptocurrencies. We buy and sell currencies. So there are various coins in the market, and that is how we get our money. And we said that whatever profit that comes in, BG has 30% of that, and then that 30% is what they use for administrative costs, paying bonuses, salaries of managers, and other referrals. And we also said that the traffic that comes to DSJ, because there are 3 groups, 3 partners, you, the investor, BG, and then the DSJ. So by signing on many people, the traffic that goes on DSJ gives them the popularity, and then that is how they also make their money, in addition to the withdrawal charges that DSJ takes when we have made money and we are withdrawing. So that's how the 3 groups all get their money. If I have forgotten of any of your questions, any of my managers can add up to the rest. So this is what I could get from what you said, Felix. Okay.
Thank you so much, Father. I beg to
Hello, Jude, can you hear me? Hello, Jude. I think your network, the rain is interrupting your network. We can't hear you.
Okay, so Father, let me come in.
Okay, so come in, yeah, you can come in.
So on the platform, we trade using the futures pattern, okay? We trade using futures. And the platform is already built. It's a centralized cryptocurrency platform. So it's already built. And instead of we individual going onto the market to look at the market trends and trade alongside, that work has been done by BG. And that is why they give us the code. So the code is to copy and paste on the system for the trade to complete. That is the process. So individuals don't go on the market, study the trends, and trade alongside and get money. And that is why people do, and they lose money on the cryptocurrency market. So that is how it is. Now, when it comes to the blocking issue we are talking about, and your money not getting locked up or missing, if Prof asks you to withdraw, and he asks you to withdraw in bits, you will not be taken off the bond chart. You continue to monitor the bond chart system and see how people are making money. And that can motivate you to build your team. Don't let us confuse ourselves. We have every investment and its model. As Ghanaians, sometimes we are skewed to one side and we don't want to change our mentality. When you go and put money in treasury bills, okay, you are not involved in how you make the profit. So, but you can wait for 3 months, 90 days for your whatever profits or returns you get on your treasury bills. This program or project we are saying is also an investment model. This investment model requires you to be involved. So if you are comparing this investment model in BG to the traditional investment model we know with the banks, they are two different things, but they are all investments. So don't let us bring our mentality in the traditional investment model with the banks to this model. The traditional model investment say that put the money there, you are not involved. But those who have been inside will testify that the investment model we are dealing with says that get involved yourself and get much profit. With a traditional model, you don't get involved much. When you compare the profit you are getting from the traditional model, your T-bill and other investment, it doesn't come close to this one at all. So please, let's psych ourselves. This project is for people who will doubt initially, but not doubt all along and not take action. This project is for people who will doubt initially, doubt for a short while, dare and take action that, yes, I'm going to do it because my friend has done it. He's shown me the results, and I'm sure I'm going to also get the results. We have been assured several times that this is not one of the Ponzi schemes. This is not one of the Ponzi schemes. So please, it is an investment model that has different parameters compared to the normal investment model we know with the banks. So let's straighten our mentality, our cognition about BG as we want to understand. If we bring that mentality from the traditional investment model here, we will not do well. Now, this investment model, how does one get involved? One gets involved by building a team. So when you are coming in, everybody, every member of BG is supposed to build a team. So if you are not ready to build a team, this investment model is not for you. And that is why when you come in after 2-3 months, you have not been able to build your team, professor will ask you to leave. Okay, so let's get it straight away. So anybody that invited you, this basic thing should be you should be informed of this basic investment model. You are supposed to build a team, you are supposed to get involved. And when you get involved, that is why you benefit or you get the returns that is higher than the traditional model. So let's take it. And yesterday I made an example, an analogy that if you have a money-making machine, you have two, and one is making you more money than the other, you definitely concentrate on the one that is making you money. The traditional copy and paste model that we know will give you profit. And the model is saying that when you build a team in addition to the 2 times trading, you also going to get more profit or more benefit. So which one will you want to concentrate on? For me, I also had difficulty building a team, and I told the professor right from the beginning that what I hate doing is that part of the network marketing. However, I have grown into this business, like my mentality, my cognition. I have been able to build my first 5 team members, and I'm on. So if I have done it, you can also do it. And this is what this investment model requires. So if you don't get this basic understanding and you just jump in, then you find difficulty. If you don't want to have any difficulty, get the right model with this investment and kickstart, and you're going to make the returns that you need and make the money. Because comparing the returns we get here is far, far higher than the returns we get from the traditional model of investment that we know of. Let's this be on our minds. Thank you very much.
Father.
Yes.
Can I say something?
Yeah, James, go on.
All right. I just want to continue from where Brother Same ended. If you look at the name of the organization, it's BG Wealth Sharing. And it is not wealth keeping, it's wealth sharing. So if you join the group and you begin to benefit tremendously from such a trade or such an investment, it is naturally expected that you begin to share your joy with your loved ones, your friends, and your families. And once you share your joy with them and you invite them to partake in this celebration and this joy, they also join. In fact, let me say this. One of the principles that if you violate, they can only take you out of the system is when you join, you begin to make a lot of money, a lot of dollars, and you intend to create another account for yourself, duplicating accounts as an individual. The moment Profs gets to hear of it, you will be kicked out because it's selfishness. Instead of creating another account with your own name or with this as a person, please, you can use that to support other people to come on board, and that is part of building your team. Because if you look at it, you don't want to spread the information, you don't want to spread the good news, you only want to be there and only you alone enjoy. So it doesn't work as far as BG is concerned, and that is why we are all called upon. The moment you join and you begin to see the trajectory of positive impact in your life, please share the joy, share the good news with others, and naturally, as you continue to update them on your daily progress in this particular business, they will see and they will like to join you and celebrate together. So that is the point I want to make. So it's not just about the necessity to bring people, but it's also the morality involved in sharing the good news so that as many people as possible can join and benefit from the program. That's very important. Thank you very much.
Okay. Yeah, thank you. So let's call on Father John Kantogi. Father John Kantogi, your hand is up. Is John Kantogi there? Father John Kantogi, okay, so let's take a Techno K J5.
Okay. Thank you very much, Father.
You're welcome.
In fact, this is a platform with men of integrity that anyone that is coming on board wouldn't have doubts. But my problem here is the part that you are supposed to bring in 5 more people to build your team. Honestly speaking, I can say that whatever that is going on this particular scheme is good. But that aspect of it, if one is making something out of the investment he or she has made and is enjoying, nobody will even tell you that the person outside seeing you enjoying, having things change in your life will not come on board. Aside that, you were talking about traffic. Now you have gotten people in there who will cause that traffic and probably at the long term will bring in some additional people, but they are being kicked out because for whatever reason they have not been able to raise the people to come in. They are not allowed to stay with the group. In fact, if Prof can do something about it, so that if we are able to get what we get, then people will definitely come on board. Not necessarily going around to say, oh, come, I have this. But when they see that there is progress in your life, they will definitely join you. So I will plead that if you can tell Prof something so that he can adjust this particular aspect of it, because everything is excellent and is good. But in our country, people have been scammed so many times, so it becomes difficult to talk to them. But if they have nothing like, oh, go and bring this particular number of people, then they are free to join. But if that aspect of it is there, then it will deter them. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you, Techno.
I can now come in.
Yes.
My name is
Just something. So yes, Techno, your point is well noted. The Ghana team has been on this issue, and we the managers, we are worried. We have sleepless nights when people tell us, "Oh, I've been blocked and I've been asked to leave." Then like I struggle to get people under me, and you are kicking them. So how will I build? But you know, Prof is also dealing with a global issue. He's not dealing only Ghana. So he looks at the other countries, what is happening. And being an expert in this market, he feels that the way this thing is, if we can have that confidence and go out and speak convincingly to 5 people within 2 months, he thinks we should be able to get 5 people. So when we don't have it, then he says,
Network.
Yeah, I think. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
we
so
can hear you.
I think Father's line probably is facing network challenges or so. So as Father was saying, Mr. Sami, you come in. We just want to respond to the issue, then you come in, please. So as Father was bringing up the point, we are following up on Professor on that. We have a hope that he will have a listening ear. So, but is Father back? Okay, Father, if you are back, you can continue.
Yeah, I'm back. I think a call was coming and that interrupted my. So I'm saying that the team managers, we should be in touch with our downliners and help them. Let's sponsor some who have half of the money so that when they join, we build a team and we are able to help our downliners have a team of 5. So that when they make their first withdrawal, then they pay us back. And then you recruit that and then you put it back again, you get people. In any case, you are not losing. The longer you stay in the business, the more money you make. So whatever you are, the $300 supporting people, getting the people, the amount doesn't matter. It's the team that matters, as you have 5 people under me. So we need to invest in others. It's a part of the wealth sharing. And then I help you and you also help me. Then together we all make the money. That's the philosophy. So BG, yes, it's good, but it cannot just be like the others. So these are his principles and these are the model. And we just have to fit in or we just get out of it. But let's see how we can profit out of it. So Father John, you can anchor me, please.
Yeah,
Time
so
is
my concern,
far gone.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Can hear you,
So
please.
my concern is actually about some of us who have been in BG for 2 months and have not been able to sign up somebody. Now I want to withdraw my money and support others. I may not be able to get 5 at a go, but maybe little by little I'll get there. I explained this to Prof. And he responded saying that you can withdraw money, but you are not allowed to withdraw money to deposit with others. You see, so I'm quite confused about this. He said this is considered as speculative behavior. So, and then he's not trying to grant me the permission. He says I've joined BG for more than 2 months and I've not brought the expected traffic. Now, I don't know what he meant by traffic, but he says my transaction has been cancelled. I initiated a transaction for withdrawal, and he said it is cancelled, and that we will continue to cooperate after you complete the team building. And I cannot get a team building now. As for that one, I can't get it immediately. I am trying to make efforts to withdraw and then sign up an uncle who I see to be very good. He has time, he can maneuver with the phone, and he can give results. I can't sign up somebody who will have challenges. So I'm also selecting my people carefully. But what Prof responded to me is depressive. So
Father, can I come in?
I don't know. Yes, come in.
Yes, I think Father Chris made a point. Your upliners will have probably you have to get in touch with your upliners so that this thing can be resolved. You see, as Father Chris said, the team building is not an individual responsibility as far as BG is concerned. You were brought in by someone, and the person has a responsibility to support you to grow your team. So, and all other people within the team are supposed to help each other. Most of if you come up with a strategy like speaking to 20 people in a week about BG, approximately you can get about 2 or 3 people that may show interest, and then you can bring them. If you have difficulty in probably convincing or communicating clearly to them about the importance and benefits of BG, you refer them to your upliner like Father Chris and others who are well baked in the host, who have been in the system for some time. I have done that a number of times, and then we are building. So please, we should not all. This is to all of us here. If some, everyone will be helping to grow the other people so that we don't have one person getting disadvantaged because he's going around for about 2 months and is not getting somebody. So getting somebody to come and join, so that we can all contribute to support and grow together. I think that's the point for the Chris made earlier on.
Okay, so thank you, James, for
Can I add something?
Can I
add something to that?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, go on.
Okay, so thank you so much, Senator James, and thank you so much, Father, for all the responses. Yes, so Father's case seemed to be a little bit unfortunate. Personally, I like to always take it from a personal experience. When I joined first and I was able to go, I actually made withdrawals, and then Professor allowed me to do that. I made withdrawals, and then I supported people to join me, and that was how come I was able to complete my team. Honestly, what he later on told me is that when I tried to do it again, he told me that I should allow people to own their money, that it would not be advisable to me to continue to build and continue to trade and then withdraw to build a team. That way is not good for me. Then recently, there was one of our leaders who actually traded in BG for 4 months. This is rare. The person started with $1,000. He traded in BG for 4 months. He made about $3,000. I assisted the person to withdraw $2,000, and then after the assistance, when the withdrawal came, no, professor told the person that the money is there, the money is yours, but the trading, you will not benefit from the trading again. When we say block simply means that he will not allow you to benefit from the trading, but your capital is intact. Now, what happened is that he told the man that the person that if the person will be able to build his team of 5, that's the principle. That is the other part of the cooperation. It is the cooperation. The other party has to also benefit. That is DSA. So if you can build the other team, your team of 5, you'll be able to trade. The very day we were team, the person came back to life and is successfully trading out. No single problem. So it is straightforward. Honestly, there are challenges, but as a father and others said, we are still also begging Prof to see if he can consider. And from his speech yesterday, he's having a vision for Ghana. And I think he will organize a real Zoom meeting about we've been and have a full-fledged discussion with us this week. So thank you so much. That's what I want to add.
Yeah, so Father John, don't give up. Still go around talking. You are not the first to suffer this. I can cite examples. He blocked many under Rasbet. I went in and then we were able to build. Some had 3 people, some had 2, and they were unblocked and they are trading while they build. So when you are blocked, don't just give up. No, and your money is not lost. You still get it. So still talk and then get people and then let your upliners know so that they are still making money. So they should invest. though Prof says we shouldn't do, but we know if we get people who are interested, but they don't have the money, we can support them. It's still part of their money. So if they have half and we put up the half so that we are able to build it. So let none of us get discouraged. Let's work. I think sometimes some of us are also a bit relaxed, like this example Jude just gave. So for the 4 months, you couldn't bring anybody, but when you were blocked, you were able to build a team less than within a month. So how will Prof fail? So if I didn't do this, you were just sleeping. So he's dealing with a broader group of people, and our attitude, since he makes him, so sometimes we think it's hard, but from experience, some of us also need a little bit of fire to wake us up. Though not all, some I know are also really working hard, but they are not making a way. So the cases are not the same, and we take them as they are at the individual level. Okay, so let's pick the last two. Justin.
Thank you very much, Father. So I also have the same challenge. I have been blocked by Prof. I've tried to bring 2 people. He still will not allow me to trade. So like you mentioned, and other members also mentioned, if you can speak to Prof on our behalf, because it's not easy, but we are working very hard to get the people registered to build a team of 5. So that's
okay. So
my
get your immediate upliner to also add his voice, and then I would also communicate with Prof to look the way about my team, what is happening, because we are in a peculiar situation. So if you can give us a concession, I will try to make that bargaining, and let's pray that he listens, so that at least all who have been blocked, who have nothing, if they are able to make 2 or 3, he should unblock them while they build a team. So that is noted. I will let him know.
Okay, thank you. My line
Yao.
manager has spoken to
Hello.
him, but he still hasn't unblocked me. So if you add your voice to it, I'll be very grateful.
Yeah, surely I will.
Thank you.
Okay.
Hello, okay. Thank you for giving me the opportunity, Prof. Good evening to you all. I am so
Good
glad
evening.
that I want to add up. There is something I want to clarify. I have noticed that we Ghanaians, there are certain things that when we are dealing with the white, we need to be very careful. For example, somebody will go to Prof, testing Prof that Prof have mercy on me. I am building my team. There are certain things we don't say it. Because I have some people who are my downlines and they have been able to withdraw whilst they have not even built their team. There are certain things you don't just go there and say it. You just continue doing your thing as well as you build your team. Prof mentioned a word that there are some people, they are slow worker. And those slow people, at least, and those slow people, at least you can be and can still make your withdrawal 2 or depending on your money that is inside the first month, and that person even signed the person, another person, but after he has even and that was not his money. The moment evidence, you don't go to Prof and tell Prof that give me patience, give time. When you say that, he think that you are after you feel like you are fed up. Me, I have also dealt with the white for like 12 to 13 years now. I know them. There are certain things you don't go to them and tell them. Me, I have told my team members, give him the promises that he needs and keep on working. He will never take you out. And before you realize, I was even down to my husband people. Me myself,
Please,
I was
someone's
along the way. I
television
even
at
got
the
my first member
background.
when I put it
Someone's
on
television at
myself.
the background is coming. Someone's television at the background. She's making a very keen and very good point. Someone television at the background is interfering, please. Okay, continue.
Yes, continue.
I continue.
Yes, continue.
Okay. So thank you. Okay, thank you. So I what to even bring in a part. At first, I was like feeling that you even feel as soon as Prof will text you a message that after you have finished your training, what next do you want to do? Please, the moment Prof give you such message, let him know that you are building your team. You have learned, you have come to know that this is a win-win cooperation, and this is what you wanted to do. So you are working hard, and as soon as you get people on board, you let him know. Just text him the message and leave it. He will just give you a blow hand that you have a good thought. And even if it's 1 month and you have not getting anybody, Prof will never come back test you message me. I even go to him and I'll test him and ask him that Prof, how true. I think he didn't realize it at first. I quickly went and test him, and he quickly tested me that no, you can trade. He said you can trade, and I said, then check the site. A lot of people are testing that it is not, to go and check. So please know how when they say something, they just want to go about it until they themselves they came to realize that, oh, I want to repeat back and say no, I'm sorry. But until now, the goal that
Sorry,
we are set.
I think the
So
network
we
is
plead
not
you. It's not him
allowing
to put
us.
it on the page that I tested Prof, and this is what Prof said. Hello.
Yeah, your line is
Yeah, hello.
breaking.
It's like your line is breaking. But it's clear now.
Sorry.
Okay,
Sorry.
but
Let me round up what I was saying.
Okay, just conclude. We have gotten your line of thought, so. Okay, just to maybe elaborate on what Queen Els was saying, I've been telling other managers, know how to communicate with Prof. When he says no, don't take the no, the first no. Don't take the
It's not
first no
everything we
as
just go to Prof and then we just tell Prof. Just give him the reply message, give him a positive answer, and then keep on working. He believes in people who work slow. Even if it is 3 months and you have getting even 2 people, you still can be taking your money. Nothing will happen. Me, I have testified it. And even with me, I never even believed that I will be able to even get my 5. Once I have gotten more people,
okay,
that I have
so
put it under my
thank you.
downline do it. You can also do it. Don't look at it this and that. Okay, so thank you.
Thank you, Queen Yel. Unfortunately, the line didn't make us get clearly all that you said. But please, all of us should not take the first no as the final word from Prof. You have to argue as a matured person. That's why he said minors cannot be part of this business. You have to be an adult, 21 years and above. And you should be able to argue, to justify, to explain yourself. But when you just go, I'm sorry, I'm begging, I'm this, then it means you are at fault. And so, but you have to let him understand. So the first no, you have to explain why he has to change his mind. And if you cannot know how to respond to him, please consult your upliner so that we can coach you. We know we are not all equally gifted and in handling some of these issues. But sometimes you have your own personal communications with him and things go so bad, he knows your mind, then you are now running to your upliners. And we can't go to argue because we go and then he tells us, but you said this or this is your mind, you don't have the capacity and all that. So don't get discouraged at the first hit. just consult your outliner, and then we'll see how we can move forward. Okay, so I think we take the last one. We are getting to 9:30. We don't have to stay here. This is not going to be the last one. So let's take Samsung A065F.
Thank you very much, Father. Please, still on the how to bring 5 people on board before you make your withdrawal or whatever. I know that that's not the best option, or I think that's not the best option, because in Ghana economy here is not easy to come by this $300. The reason is that so many people have been scammed due to many people introduce them to a business that they enter, they don't get the returns, and then they hardly want to accept or abide by any new idea. So seeing that I have been convinced enough, so I'm going into the business knowing very well that I'm not going to disturb anyone or bother someone to also come on board because of previous challenges or previous experiences. I want to just do the business, and if people see that my life is changing, they'll even want to approach you and ask you, what are you doing different that is making you be in this state? You understand? And if they see that life changing in you, definitely they want to come on board and also do the same thing that you are doing. But to understand that you are saying that if I'm unable to bring or build my business, you're not going to allow me to continue the business, you're not going to allow me to withdraw. I think it's not the best option. If Prof will consider and then do this, what do you call it, corrections. Because I've been convinced enough, I want to do the business because I have been in several network marketing that have introduced people into it that they have not made the returns as I did. So it's hardly to go and convince one person to come on board again. So I have seen that, yes, I've been in several network marketing business, I have done it, and then I can do it. But some people will not have that strength to withstand any loss. They don't want to come back again because they have already invested, they have lost in that business. So if you tell them that there's another option they can come on board and do it, they wouldn't. But if they see that you have done something different, that your life is changing, and they want to approach you, ask you, what are you doing different that's making this progress? They themselves have to come on board. So please, if leaders can sit with him and then they rethink about it and then do it, I think it will help people to join the business. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. That we
Okay,
are
someone
still
raise their
working on. I think we are done. We are done for the
I
day.
wanted to say something. I wanted to say something small in line with this, if the permission is there, so that we can now probably draw the
Okay,
curtains.
you come in and then we run up.
Yeah. So thank you so much. I think I overheard him try to make a point like that unless somebody brings 5 before the person make withdrawal. It is not like that. It is not like that. If that is the statement, probably I did not hear him very well. It is not so. It is the thing is that when you are there for at least more than 2 months, it's good you start building your team. Personally, I made my withdrawal at the time that I was not having a team of 5. Further, let me use this practical example. I have a friend who is in Accra, and then the friend linked me up. This is real life. I am sharing for people to know. What happened is that he built his team of 5. And then when he built a team of 5, a professor gave one of the people a message, and over 1 week, the person did not reply. Let me be honest with you. Prof one active. He wants to believe that he wants to own the business. He wants to be like the business is ours. He wants to feel it that way. Once he's feeling it that way, he has no problem with you. When he gave the person the message for 1 week and the person did not reply, Prof asked the person to withdraw the money and leave the business. Yeah, the money is blocked. The person, please, somebody talking at the back. The person withdrew the money and left. The person didn't bring anyone. Eventually, the person was like he was not cooperating. He was almost trying to fight with Paul. He's not a human being. So when you try to push it so hard, sometimes it can also be a way. And sometimes we don't also know how to bring complaints. Excuse me. Sometimes people don't know how to put up complaints. Eventually, the person I'm talking about, he shared his life experience with me. The remaining people, because he was having issues with Prof said that he realized that he is not willing to cooperate with him in this business. He asked him to ask his downline that they should withdraw their money. And they withdrew their money. They didn't bring anybody. They withdrew their money. They were able to withdraw their money. But the leader, Prof the leader, that he should be doing his withdrawal small until he finished withdrawing all his money. So please, the aspect of the money is secure. Your money is not going to anywhere. You get your money. But as the other sister was sharing, when he was sharing, please, our communication can also take us far. So I want to encourage each and everyone that BG have a life, BG have a long-term, it's a long-term project. The vision is great. The dream is that they want to build the website. They want the website to gain global recognition. And honestly speaking, I understand the point that Samsung raised. But honestly speaking, you can also be in a business that is doing when they want to also grow. And for long, you are not doing anything. I don't know, excuse me, whether some of us are still afraid, we are still doubting. Come on, please, let's come up and sell the business out. Honestly, BG is good. Challenges are there. We are looking at them. We are pushing forward. But when you join, I have never had a challenge. So why is that me? I have never had a challenge. So thank you so much. And we thank you so much, Father. And thank you so much, everyone. So let's work hard and then we'll go far.
Okay, so thank you. I want to thank all of you for spending time and then joining this discussion, this meeting. I want to leave you with this message that we are a team, we're a family. We don't know ourselves, but because of BG, we are a chain of people and we are supporting each other to grow financially. And when you become a level 1 manager and they start paying you your salary of $90 every month, salary means you are working. And what is the work? Be in touch with your direct downliners and help them, communicate with them, encourage them to build their teams. And if you can do anything to sustain them, please do it. That is the essence, and that should be the spirit. So, and when you are brought in, please, you're already inside. Go out with confidence. Stop doubting and stop waiting. Let me wait and see. No, you have entered. So just work hard and build your team, and you will not have these issues. So I wish all of you well. And when I meet with my managers, we would discuss and then find a day, and Prof will have another meeting with all of us, and then we can continue the conversation. But for now, let us go out building our teams without fear, and let us be bold. I wish all who have invested into this business that none of us should ever regret, but make our profits in 100 folds. Thank you.